Sports. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Us out past the 20 to the 24. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 66 yards. And the Lions go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll go play action here with Penix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Now gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16.
First down, Lions.
Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta from 4 yards out. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 36-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Penix. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Now it's the backup Cousins. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Carter straight ahead. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throwing, Cousins. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Third down.
They'll run with Carter. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. From the gun, here's Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Now an end around as Cousins had just popped his forward. On this one, Head may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Cousins. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. To the air again. It's Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Carter. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
One more time with Carter. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Charlie Warner with an amazing diving catch. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 6. Allen going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. To throw is gone. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. 180! First half in the books. You're watching the NFL
on EA Sports. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I just think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Looking to throw, Penix.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call it time.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. knowledge is spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here in Atlanta. Agnew on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. Down the field. Connection made to Mooney. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This may look like a simple connection, like just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the
Try
play.
again. Second and 10.
At the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. And a lefty Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
What are you guys doing? Is it over? Why are you giving up? Hey, Clark, what are you doing? This has to happen. Ready, set.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Penix going to throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Nico Romeo to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's first and 10.
The first down, Chiefs.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st down, Kansas City.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he will score. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Agnew on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give her 27, and it's 1st and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will take a 14-6 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Agnew on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. Forced out left. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the gun, here is Penix. That's the tight end, Pitts. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the 1st down, a gain of 15.
2nd and 2.
From 31, here is 2nd and 2. You're going to go play action with Penix. A throw on the move is caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
16 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Let's go now.
3rd and 2. And panics. And the defense up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to fix it.
And the defense up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
To
line.
throw again, it's Penix. With the man, he's got it. It's London. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Mahomes. That ball intercepted. Picked up by D. Alford. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top. Here is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, third down. From the gun, on third down, here's Penix. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Atlanta. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. To stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Penix gonna throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Here we go. First and goal. Again, it's Penix. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing again, it's Penix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Nico Remigio going to bring it out of the end zone. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.